Hello and welcome to Sailing Adventures of Scamper. Let me introduce Scamper to you. She is a Colvik Salty Dog 27, which is a bit misleading because she is only 26 and a half feet. Scamper was born in 1980, making her just over 45 years old. And I think you'll agree she looks great being 45 years old and nearly as old as I am. Now I'm Phil and this is Jackie and we are the owners of Scamper. We purchased Scamper back in December 2024 and actually right in the middle of the Christmas to New Year period. Scamper was birthed in Gosport Marina in Gosport, and we decided to bring her back to Plymouth in April this year. We took time off work to be able to undertake the journey back to Plymouth and split the journey into a number of different sections. Now this first section that you're watching now was from Gosport Marina to Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. Now the subsequent videos will cover our journeys from Yarmouth to Poole to Portland, and Portland to Brixham, and then the final leg from Brixham back into Plymouth. As you can see here, we have just left the berth in Gosport Marina, and Jackie is pointing out some of the hazards that she sees on the way out. As we are leaving Gosport Marina, I thought I would just give you a bit of background about our sailing experience with Scamper up to now. As I've already said, we purchased Scamper in December 2024, and whenever we could, we made the drive up to Gosport from Plymouth. While in Gosport, we decided to stay on Scamper, which was actually really good, and we felt like that we made really good use of Scamper. We probably travelled up to Gosport on 4 or 5 occasions to stay on Scamper and take her out into the Solent. Now before doing this, I did do quite a lot of reading, YouTube watching, and had a look at the Admiralty charts as well to make sure I knew where we were going and any special precautions that we needed to take coming in and out of Portsmouth Harbour. And actually I discovered that there is a small boat channel to starboard on the way out and to port on the way in, and all small craft are encouraged to use that small boat channel, and I think actually it's any boat under about 20 meters in length. On one of the occasions where we came up to Gosport, we decided to take Scamper out. It was quite a cold, damp, misty type of morning. And not having owned a boat before, we had no idea how much water should be coming out from the exhaust. Now while we were out in the Solent, one yacht went past us. We had a wave, as you do. The yachtsman turned his boat around, caught us up, and informed us that we should be observing a lot more water coming out of our exhaust than was actually happening. So I'll pop a short video in now just showing you the amount of water that was coming out of the exhaust, and now I'll pop a video on showing you how much water was coming out after we had some work done by the Beta marine specialist in Gosport. As it turned out, the heat exchanger was blocked, as well as the inlet pipes and outlet pipes from the heat exchanger as well. So we have no idea when that was serviced or cleaned, but it was absolutely clogged up with deposits. And once that was clean, the engine was running nicely and the right degree of salt water was being poured through the cooling system to cool the engine appropriately. Thank you very much to that yachtsman if you are looking at this. I thought I would slow the video down at this point just to point out Fort Blockhouse on the starboard side, and you can actually see the Coast Watch Tower just on top of the blockhouse there, and always useful for a radio check on channel 65 if you are in the area of a National Coast Watch lookout. If I remember correctly, we were about 2 hours before high tide going through the Narrows here at the entrance of Portsmouth Harbour, and you might be able to see actually that the tide was absolutely ripping through there, and with our little Beta 14 horsepower engine we weren't actually making very good speed over ground. We did get through it successfully, but it did take a bit longer than planned, and then we had the tide with us going from Gosport up towards Cowes at the northern tip of the Isle of Wight. You may well notice that Jackie is now pulling out the Genoa, and if you look at the mainsail you can see that we've actually got the first reef in the main. Now it wasn't long before we realised that this needed to come out, so we removed the first reef and had the full mainsail to sail in the easterly direction towards Cowes. The weather and conditions were absolutely perfect, but as we got closer to Cowes the wind did drop off and swing round to a westerly direction, so we did end up motor sailing some of the distance just to get us past Cowes. As we passed Cowes, the wind swung round to a southeasterly direction and picked up. This meant that we were concentrating so hard on sailing Scamper that we actually forgot to film anything. So I've included a few pictures of us enjoying the beautiful evening sunshine in Yarmouth. I have to say that we were very relieved to have completed our first trip on our journey back to Plymouth with Scamper. The weather forecast the following day was so bad we knew that we weren't going to be able to sail. Therefore we decided to take a trip on the Isle of Wight and see what the island had to offer. if you'd like to see what we got up to on our second day, please do click the like button, comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to make sure that you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.